In this lecture, we are going to create a search template. The search template gets loaded on pages that have search results. Let's look at an example. On the header, we added the search block. It's fully functional. Let's try searching for a post. After a few moments, the page should load the results from the search. At the moment, the search results page uses the index template for displaying the results. I think it would be a good idea to have a different design for this page. In another tab, I have a unique design for the search page. It's very identical to the index template. The main difference is that there's a search form within the first column of the template. Unlike the category template, the search form will not stretch across the page. It'll sit above the list of posts. The location is very important to highlight. Let's take a look at the documentation for displaying search results. According to the documentation, WordPress will search for a file called search. If this file can't be found, the results will be displayed with the index template. Now that we have an idea of what we need to do, let's create the template. Back in the code editor, create a file called search.html inside the templates directory. Next, let's copy the index template over to the search template. Since they're almost identical, we can reuse our template to speed up development. All that's left is to add a search form above the list of posts. In the assets directory, open the search.html file. Next, search for a comment that says search block. There are two options at our disposal. We can reuse the search block to add this form. However, it's not going to suffice for our needs. The search form for the search template will display the search term above the input. The search block does not add the search term. Unfortunately, WordPress does not offer this option to users. You can probably guess what this means. We're going to create a custom block to get the functionality we're looking for. For now, let's create a custom HTML block. Copy the search form to your clipboard. Next, open the search template in the full site editor. It should be available from the list of templates. As a reminder, this section of the template should be placed above the list of posts. Inside the first column, add an HTML block. You may need to adjust the position. Paste the HTML into the block. Afterward, we can begin transferring the updated copy of our template to our file. Let's copy the entire list of blocks by holding the Shift key and selecting Copy. Next, head back to the search.html file. Let's overwrite the current template with the new template. We're finished. Let's refresh the search results on the front end. As you can see, the search form has been successfully created. It doesn't display the search term. It's not the end of the world. Once we get into block development, this issue will be resolved. As long as the form appears, we're good to go. Let's continue exploring templates.